Having made absolutely no progress, we venture onwards.
Now you know how I felt when we were playing against Artorias in the first game. Is it the guy that always chases you on the bridge?
Yeah.
You might as well just take him out. Oh! And he just make a run for it, right? No.
No, because he'd come after me.
He's already down anyway.
Now he's down.
Kick him while he's down.
I still want to have like a...
Oh, I got a question.
You shall not pass on this bridge.
Oh.
And go ahead, what?
Well, no, never mind, because I just answered my own question in my head. The emblem up in the top left corner obviously changes with the Covenant?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we had that the last time, because our emblem changed when we went into the Covenant.
Oh, see, I forgot I even asked the question. That's how bad my memory is. So, have you heard anything about Infinity? No.
Destiny?
Destiny.
I have.
One of those knee games. And?
I'm uninterested, kind of.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'll probably play it at some point.
It's Bungie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard a few people say it's a mixture of, like, Borderlands and Halo. No?
No,
Halo
I'm not saying that's wrong.
Yeah.
How people are describing it, that's just kind of my reaction to that. Like, it's... I don't know, Borderlands is one of those games that I feel like I should like a lot more than I do.
But you don't like Diablo, and that's kind of like
no, I don't really
Diablo.
like random... I don't like random loot.
Oh.
I really, really don't like random loot systems. I like being able to go here and kill a guy and get a thing every single time.
Mm-hmm.
And like games like this do have random loot, but it's a lot more limited. And I would say it matters a lot less to the overall game. Because I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to builds and stuff, and I don't like the idea of, like, not having the best thing if I can't have it.
Right.
So this I can say, like, oh, I know I can go get my super fancy magic catalyst thing if I go to this place.
Not like, well, I have a 0.5% chance of getting it between, like, 2 and 4
if I kill this
AM.
boss 300 times. That's kind of the reason I never really got into, like, MMOs or anything. It's also the reason I don't like Monster Hunter all that much. Which is, because Monster Hunter is basically just, like, level-based stuff, and you kill monsters in each thing, and you need parts from monsters to kill other monsters so you can make better gear, and it's just kind of like a continual evolution of getting better gear, and so you can kill better monsters, and yada yada yada.
I think, Woody, what you're experiencing is you like being able to finish something, but in that sense, there's no end. It just keeps going. And so you don't ever feel like you've accomplished anything.
Well, I like to feel... Okay, my R1 was completely not working at all for a couple of seconds. But I like being able to finish stuff, and I like doing builds for stuff, which is probably one of the reasons I really like the Souls games. Is because I don't really care about making, like, the best character. I would rather limit myself and say, like, okay, I'm only going to use... like, certain weapons this time around.
Yeah.
And if I can't beat the game like that, then I'm just going to stop playing the character. And...
Yeah, but see, in that sense, like in Dark Souls, there's a limit. Like, depending on what kind of character you're going for, there's kind of a stopping point eventually. But in
you can definitely beat this game eventually.
Well, yeah, I know. But
yeah, and it's like kind of like one of those, like, for me, beating the game is kind of... That is the point where, okay, my build has been successful, I will stop playing as this character now.
Right, but you take a game like WoW, and it's like, well, I'm max level, but there's always better gear to get.
Yeah. And I don't like that kind of carrot-on-a-stick gameplay, where you need to get better gear so you can fight harder enemies and get better gear off them and then kill harder enemies.
It just goes...
Just kind of the never-ending...
You need this better gear to fight harder enemies, because those harder enemies will give you better gear to fight harder enemies.
Yeah. Oh, that was really close. So yeah, that's like the sudden death area that I was talking about down there.
Oh.
Partially because these evil dark sorcerers are here. Oh, that completely missed. That's too much of a wind-up. I'm guessing this probably does, like, nothing.
Oh. No, never mind. For a moment, I thought that your second hit did double the damage, but it's just adding it up. There you go.
Okay, they did it. They did now.
Any treasure down there, Woody?
Well, there are enemies, and I think I'm gonna kill them before I continue. Before I actually go down there and try to fight them. He didn't even know what's going on, man. Wasn't fair. Gonna hit that switch, which will open up this little door.
I ran into a buddy of mine at the summer festival, and which is a festival that happens in the summertime. For those of you that don't know what a summer festival is, anyway, he's trying to talk to me about Destiny, right?
Yeah.
And I thought he was talking about Assassin's Creed Unity. So, because, you know, Destiny, Unity, you got the T at the end. Anyway. So he's like, hey, have you played Destiny yet? I'm like, no. And I said, you know, it looks really cool. Chris and I want to play it because, you know, full story mode, co-op, it's pretty cool. He goes, yeah. How come you're like, you know, they got the beta right now. I'm like, that's cool, but I'm playing through 3 right now. Because then I was, you know, I thought he was talking about Assassin's Creed, so I'm like, I'm playing through 3 right now, and I haven't even played 4 yet, so I want to play 3 and 4 before I play Destiny.
Yeah.
And, like, so, like, he's talking about Destiny, I'm talking about Assassin's Creed Unity, but, like, he didn't even catch what I said, or maybe he was confused, too.
Look at this tricky trap right here.
I see that is a very tricky trap. Good eye.
It's almost like I played this before.
Anyway, he's like, oh, no, you don't have to play through 3 and 4. If you play Destiny first, it won't affect 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Which, like, I don't know if then at that point he was, like, referring to Unity as Destiny. Or if he was still talking about Destiny, even though I was talking about Unity. And we both walked away from each other really confused. So, I don't think I even said bye.
Destiny is destiny, Chicho. That's a famous and wonderful quote from Game of the Year 2014, Lightning Returns Part 3, Electric Boogaloo.
Destiny is destiny.
Yep. God, that was not a good
Why
series.
are there 13 games?
Because they made the assets and they just wanted to keep going, I guess.
Like, I don't know. I didn't even play 13 long enough to... I gave it a fair chance, alright? You know, 5 hours of tutorials is a bit much.
Oh no, I'm gonna get poisoned.
Don't you have any purple moss?
I probably do. Why is this guy being so defensive? There we go.
He doesn't want
Look at this obvious trap.
What do you mean?
Look at all the holes in the walls.
Yeah. Where's the bad... Oh, he stepped on it.
No, I stepped on it to kill him.
Ah. Now. Do they reset, or is it done?
It's done, I think, until I come back.
Oh. You're gonna get poisoned. Back off, Woody.
Really?
Oh.
This axe is better than I'm giving it credit for? Probably because, I have really high faith, and probably because my spells kind of suck after the patch. Because I think that was the big thing, like, the patch did. It really nerfed magic.
Mm-hmm.
A lot more upgrade items here. And one of the coolest things in this piece of DLC.
The crown.
No.
Oh.
The Puzzling Stone Sword.
Okay.
Now, I know that you are a fan of the Soul Calibur.
Yes.
So, initially appears to be a sword, correct?
Yeah.
It's actually Ivy's sword.
Haha, that's funny. So when you do your strong attack, it turns into a whip?
Yeah, when you do your strong attack, it's a whip. That's the strong dual hand move.
That's cool.
And I don't know if this is technically like a new class of sword that they were going for, and it, by the way, it completely sucks for this character, so I'm not going to use it. But I don't know if that was something new, like a new class of weapon, and they're going to do more of them, or if that's the only one there's ever going to be. I kind of feel like it's going to be
what
the
category
only
is it in right now? Just standard?
I think just
straight
straight swords, yeah.
So if you fall down there, do you die?
Nope.
You have to fall down there, don't you?
Yep, kind of.
Oh no! Giant spider, fly, gnat,
Giant evil
cancer
bug.
bug.
Now, I could go down here, which is kind of a bad idea.
That's just really coarse hair, right?
That's a bunch of spikes. Or I could go down here, which is also not a very good idea.
Neither look very safe. Oh no. Oh great. Spiders that are like oozing. Well, I guess it's not ooze, but some sort of nasty vapor.
Equipment degradation gas. Well, now they're going to be a piece of cake.
Of course.
Being a mage.
Of course, cancer bugs are weak to evil magic.
R1, work!
You should totally just, like, work that in with your character. Just like, why won't my brain let me cast this right now? Come on, brain!
It's like a Manchurian Dark Souls candidate. He's been mentally programmed not to use his spells in certain circumstances. Mm-hmm. He's gonna have a trigger phrase that'll set him off. Ah! Why are you freaking out, camera? Don't do that. Especially not right now. I don't even see what item did I get there. Did you see? I wasn't even paying attention.
Life gem.
Oh boy.
Not a weapon.
So, speaking of, we're talking about Destiny, have you seen the cutscene graphics for the new Halo, the Halo 2 remake?
No.
Holy crap.
But no, I know. Before you say anything, even though I have not seen screenshots of the HD remake, I'm assuming it's for Xbox One.
Yeah. Because it's the same as like Halo 1 Anniversary.
There's a lot of people on our game group on Facebook that are just like oohing and awing over it.
It looks really pretty.
Yeah. Is it only for Xbone?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only going to be. Because they want you to buy it.
Well, since we're talking about Halo, I might as well look at a picture while you run around.
All they've shown so far is the cutscenes, I think. So, Flynn's Ring. This is a really funky item that I just got. It's actually pretty cool. So, what this does is that the lower your total weight, the higher your attack gets. Huh. So it's kind of like a gimmick ring to do like a gimmick build around. Yeah. So basically if you run around naked and only attack people with your fists, you have higher attack. Now remember when I said going the other way would be a really bad idea? I think I have to go that way.
Okay. Because Destiny is Destiny.
Destiny is Destiny. And when I say it's a really bad idea, I mean there's a very high chance I'm going to die. Because now I have no Estus.
Walking on that?
Yes, you do.
Which is bull.
And you see that little ghosty sword poking out there?
The ghosty sword?
On the left up there?
Oh, yes.
That's one of those invincible dudes who I'm going to aggro. And that's one of those dark sorcerers who's already aggroed. So I'm going to wait for her little spells to fire off.
So ideally,
Thankfully,
when you plan on picking up PS4 or Xbone?
It's going to take a while for me to ever get an Xbone.
Winter this year? Winter
PS4, next year? When Bloodborne comes out.
Okay, when's that?
I don't know. They haven't announced a release date yet. Okay. I need to pay attention. Thankfully, those big dudes can't climb stairs. It's kind of a big weakness. Rolls downstairs, alone or in pairs, not those guys. Oh, yeah, that won't work.
So, I saw Chef Ramsay on a kid's cartoon the other day. Very interesting to hear him talk without, like, saying anything vulgar for, like, a solid 3 minutes.
Oh, poo.
Which has nothing to do with what we're doing right now, but...
she died and poisoned me. I did not know they did that.
Women do that.
If you kill them with lightning-infused axes, they will poison you.
Yeah, Halo 2 looks good.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm. Makes me want to play.
Okay, this ghost needs to go away, because I can open up... what should I do? Because if I go back, I can open a shortcut backwards, but if I go forwards, I can open up a bonfire.
The struggle, Woody.
The struggle is real.
I think your bonfire is a good bet.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go bonfire. Oh, except, I don't think that guy is gonna leave me alone down there. And I have to go down there to get the bonfire.
There's his buddy now, too.
So, you know, I'm actually gonna open up the shortcut because...
You don't need, like, little fire bombs?
Okay, well, actually, I'm gonna be tricky. Because that's gonna open up the shortcut back. So now I can get back here way faster. Look at him just staring at me.
He's waiting for you. So if Halo 5's coming out, why are they doing a Halo 2 anniversary release? Oh,
to make money. Like the Souls series? Well, we have a lot of Souls-related content here on Video Attack. We have an ongoing crit play for Dark Souls 2, which is basically like a really, really long review discussing the positives and negatives of Dark Souls 2 along with Kai. We've also got a full Let's Play for the original Dark Souls, where Chicho goes into the game blind and uses my advice to get through the game. As a result of that, we've got plenty of death montages of every single death that Chicho had to suffer throughout the game.